Hi, Sabrina here with another tutorial for you, and I'm going to show you how to make a cat hoodie. It's very cute. It looks like a bonnet but for adults. It's been highly requested to do a tutorial for this, so I'm going to be doing a tutorial for it. The picture is right before this, so I guess hope you guys like the tutorial, and please comment and subscribe below. If you have any questions, please comment as well. I'm going to be using Lion Brand yarn brand here, and this is a very soft, it's not really that chunky, but it is kind of like thicker than normal yarn. A yarn you can use too instead of this is Love by Red Heart. You want to use something that's soft, not too thick as a wash weight yarn. You want it to be very flexible and very lightweight, so the hoodie won't be so heavy. You can even use chunky yarn, but you will be using a bigger hook if you are to be using chunky yarn. So to get started, we have an 8mm hook here and my Tempest needle. This is the two things you're going to be needing for this project. Now to get started, we're going to be doing a slip knot. The way I do mine is I wrap my yarn over my fingers twice. I tuck it up from behind, bring it over, put my hook through, and release. Now we're going to chain up 50? No, yeah, 50. Just making sure. It's either 50 or 60, just to be safe. So, okay. Yarn over, pull that string into this loop. That's a chain. Yarn over, pull that string into this loop. Okay, so that's chain 2. I'm going to continue on until I have 50. Okay, so I have 50. I just want to make sure. I'm going to do 10 more, make it 60. Okay, so 60 is a good size. And what I mean by a good size is from the top here, when you fold it in half, this is going to be the part of the head. And we're going to start working this in rows, and then this part will be sewn together. That's how simple this project is. So what we're going to do now is you're going to half double crochet into your second chain. Show you again. Yarn over, go into your next chain, put your hook through, yarn over again, pull through, yarn over, and pull through all 3. That is a half double crochet. I'm going to continue on by putting half double crochets all the way down the chain to the very end. Okay, so that was my last one. I'm going to chain up, turn my work around. So now what we're going to do is we're going to half double crochet to 29 of the stitches. So we're going to the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and 29. The next stitch we are going to put 3 half double crochets. 1, back in the same stitch again, 2, back in the same stitch again, and 3. See that? Now we're just going to half double crochet all the way down to the end of the row. Okay, so this round, going to fasten off here, or what you can do is keep it on there and bring it up. But what I'm going to do, just to make things easier, because I don't want a line going straight across, I'm just going to fasten off, pull my string really nice and tight. I'm not worrying about my loose ends right now. Turn your work around. Now I'm going to, when you do a half double crochet, you got your stitch on the top, and then you got these stitches on the side. You want to make sure these stitches on the side are shown. So what you're going to do is put your hook right in between there to get the stitches on the top. We're going to change color now. And I'm going with the cream color. Fold my yarn in half, pull it right through. Now I'm going to take the 2 loose ends and just tie a little knot to make sure it's nice and secure and it won't come loose. Okay. And now I'm going to leave those loose ends right on top of my stitches so I can crochet right over them and don't have to worry about sewing them in. Now what I'm going to do is half double crochet all the way across. So what we're going to do is chain up 1 first, half double crochet into that same stitch as a chain 1. That way we can have a nice straight line going straight across. And we're just going to half double crochet all the way across, going into those top stitches. Don't stagger your stitches. You want to make sure you have that line going in there. And we're just going to half double crochet all the way across. Pull those loose ends, so make sure everything is nice and in there. Okay, my last one. Now I'm going to chain up 1 and turn my work around. Now I'm going to half double crochet across again, but going into all the stitches. I'm going to stagger my stitches. Instead of going to the top, I'm going to take all 3 and half double crochet across. So instead of going in these 2, I'm going all the way in, going in between the posts pretty much, and half double crocheting across. just gonna speed things up here because this is gonna be a long tutorial if I don't. So if you need to catch up, just press pause, catch up, and play back again. Okay, my last one, I'm going to chain up one now. I'm going to turn my work around, and I'm going to do the same thing we did on the last row. I'm going to half double crochet in the same stitches, my chain one, and half double crochet all the way across, going into all three. I'm going to do this for another 3 rows, so it's going to be a total of 5 rows in the white. So I'm going to do that off camera and come back with all 5 of my rows done. So I'm on row 3. And I have another 3 more rows to do, so it'll be row 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So come back here with yours done, and I'll see you there. Okay, so I've already finished my row 5. I fastened off. I tied my 2 ends together just like I did with the other row down here. And now we are going, I chained up one, and now we're going to half double crochet in each of the posts. We're going to be doing front posts in every single one of these. So we're going to go right in here just like that. I'm just going right underneath and bringing that post right up. Yarn over, bring it right through, yarn over, and go through all 3. Show you again. We're going to yarn over. We're going to go into the front post of this one. So I go in one side into the other, bringing that post right onto my hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through all 3. One more time, we're going to yarn over, go into the front post, yarn over, pull through. Sorry, I'm getting my loose end here. Do that all over again. Okay, there we go. Yarn over, go into that front post, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, and pull through all 3. Now we're going to go through the front post of every single one of these until we get to the end. So do yours. I'm going to speed things up here and get mine done. Now, if you need to pause and catch up, that's fine. I am going to be crocheting a little bit faster because I do not want the tutorials. Sorry about that. My dog went a little crazy when the doorbell rang. Oh, there she goes again. Okay, and I'm going to get my last one as well. Now I'm going to chain up one, turn my work around, and now I am going to half double crochet in each of the stitches all the way around. Well, all the way to the end of the row pretty much. And we're going to do this, we're just staggering all through the stitches like we did before in the white part right here, and we're going to go up to 5 rows as well. So we did 1, I'm on row 2, I'm going to half double crochet all the way across, then I'm going to chain up 1, turn, half double crochet all the way across, and do that for another 5 rows. So I'm on second row here, so I have another 3 rows to go, including this one, so it's a total of 4 rows. So continue on, half double crochet all the way across till you get to your 5th row in the blue. I'm going to do mine off camera and I'll be back with mine finish. Here. Okay, so I went to my 5th row. I've already changed color and changed up 1. I am now going to half double crochet into the same stitch as my chain 1. Okay, now I'm going to be working in the back loops of each one of my posts here. So I'll be working in the back posts, doing a back post. So instead of entering through the front, let me show you again. We went through the front like this. We are not going to do that. We're going to go in the back, bring our hook through one side and out the other, yarn over, and you're going to pull that string right through, all the way over. Sorry, my loose ends are in the way. Then you're going to yarn over and pull through all 3. Show you again. Yarn over, go into the back loop, or post, sorry, back post. I keep saying loop. Okay, bring it all the way through and pull through. So we're just going to be working in all the back posts here, all the way down. Just like so. All the back posts. Just continue going all the way straight down. I'm going to continue mine. And here's my last one. And now what I'm going to do is just half double crochet again into that last stitch, making sure that my rows are always straight, as you can see here. And now I'm going to chain up one, turn my work around, half double crochet in the same stitch as the chain one, and half double crochet across. I am staggering my stitches when I do half double crochets, that way I don't have like a big old gap. I don't like those gaps in between. I want them to be nice and secured, so. Okay, I'm going to chain up one now, turn my work around. Now I'm going to start making this go into an angle. As you see here, it's nice and straight. I want it to start going like this so we can start forming some ear flaps and make a bottom here. So we are going to just add a couple more stitches to the end here. So I'm going to half double crochet 2 stitches into the first stitch where the chain 1 is at. So there's 1 and back into the same stitch again and 2. That's gonna bring this going this way. Okay, and now I'm just gonna half double crochet all the way across until I get to the other end, and at the very end, my last stitch, I'm going to put 2 half double crochets. Okay, so I crocheted all the way to the end, and I put 2 double crochets at the end, just like I told you guys. And I've already fastened off, and I changed color, changed up 1. So it's 3 rows here, and we did an increase on each end with 2 half double crochets on each end, as you can see here. 2 here, 2 here. So now what we're going to do is half double crochet across, working into the front post. So we're going to half double crochet into the front post of each post here. The talking in the background is my kids. They're playing video games downstairs. They're not that loud, but I know you guys can probably hear them. Okay, I'm getting closer to the end here. Remember we did the two half double crochets into that one stitch. Make sure you get those, and then half double crochet again just to make sure that we get the end. So now we're going to chain up one, turn our work around. We are now going to just half double crochet all the way across. I'm going to be staggering my stitches, and we're going to do this until we get to row 6. So this is row 2. So we have another 5 rows to go. So I'm just going to half double crochet all the way across. When I get to the end, chain up one, turn my work around, half double crochet across again until I get to my 6th row. I'll meet you there. Okay, so I'm at the end of my 6th row. I'm going to fasten off. Pull that right through nice and tight. Now I'm going to attach my white yarn. Chain up. Tie the 2 ends together to make sure they're secured. Half double crochet into the same stitch as a chain 1. Okay, now we're going to be working in the front post. So we're going to half double crochet all the way across, working in the front post. Okay, so we're working in the front post all the way across, half double crochet. Okay, so I'm at the end of my row here. one more to do. Then I'm going to add another half double crochet to the end just to make sure it's straight. Chain up one, turn my work around. We're getting there. We're almost there. Now we're going to just half double crochet all the way across. I'm staggering my stitches like I've been doing. And we're just going to half double crochet across. I'll meet you at the end.